In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Double Dragon for the Sega Master System. Double Dragon is a pretty well-known beat-em-up game. It's one of the original beat-em-up games in the arcade that really kind of made the genre really take off. It was released in 1987. It was developed by Technos Japan, and it starred Billy and Jimmy Lee as they fought against various enemies to rescue their girlfriend, I believe is what it is. And then the game went on to be ported to dozens of systems. I think it literally ended up on just about every console and handheld you could think of over the years. 1988, it was ported to the Nintendo Entertainment System, as well as, I think in 89 it came to the Sega Master System. That's the version we're going to be playing tonight. Now, the Nintendo Entertainment System is probably one of the better known ports, but it's actually pretty far off from the actual original arcade game. The Sega Master System version, on the other hand, while not arcade perfect, it is a lot closer to what the original arcade was like, both graphically and capabilities wise. One of the big differences between the Nintendo version and the arcade, besides graphical changes, is the fact that you can only play one player at a time, whereas in the arcade you can play two player. The Sega Master System, on the other hand, compared to the NES, is able to do two players at the same time, so that was a big one-up over the Nintendo version. Alright, immediately you can hear some of that really cool music, which I think is, you know, the Nintendo version has its own distinct music, but this is some pretty good music here. Mission 1, here we go. Oof. So immediately, if you played the arcade version, you can see that this one is a lot closer to that than the Nintendo version was. The control is also a lot closer to the arcade. The action's nice and quick. It's got a little bit of sprite flickering going on. You know, that's an issue that exists on all of these older consoles to some degree, but it's not too bad. Now we'll have to figure out what the best strat is for this game, whether it's me jump kicking the whole time. Cha, cha, I got the whip. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, having a weapon is pretty important in this version. Fighting hand to hand in this is seeming to be pretty difficult because once you get in a certain range, they're gonna hit you no matter what. It seems like so. Oh, and there's a Bobo. Okay, get rid of her. Back. Bobo is huge! Forget how big that guy is. Oh, now I don't have my weapon anymore. Oh my goodness. I need to get a weapon. Ooh, can I pick these up? Oh, I picked this one up though, can I? There we go. Oh, now there's another Bobo. I don't know if that's his name or not. Oh my goodness. I can't reach it. The music got all crazy though. It's got good boss fight music. At least, well, I shouldn't say it's necessarily good, but it gets you that feeling going. Oh great, there's some other guys coming to help him. Oh, come on. Seems like I can do some pretty fancy footwork here if I... Yes, I got him. Not bad, not bad. Alright, pretty good. Beat this first stage. Only one death, I think. Oh, that guy's got Dynamite? Yeah, I just walk around with dynamite. No big deal. Oh. He blew up his own guy. He blew himself up. That's awesome. So I played this one as a kid. I didn't play as much. I had a Sega Master System, but I didn't have this game. But I knew somebody who did, so we played it a bit. But I definitely played a lot more of the Nintendo version. Give me that bat. Come on. But I definitely think this is a better version. But the Nintendo version, despite all its flaws, is kind of the classic version. And the music in the Nintendo one is really good, I think. It's got really iconic, a really iconic soundtrack for us guys who grew up with playing it. Push start. Alright, I can continue. I don't know if there's unlimited continues in this game or not, so we'll find out. We'll play for a while and see if we get cut off here at any point. Aw, I lost my bat. What's he got? He's holding something, isn't he? Oh, dynamite. That guy's stuck. I'll just let him be for now. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing when I do that. Oh. I don't know how I did that. It's like a spin. Oh, there we go. So, that's pretty cool. I don't remember being able to do that in the Nintendo version. At least not the same. Oof. How about some dynamite, huh? There we go. Hey, look at this, a Sega box. That's hilarious. I love it. Aw. I'm like throwing Sega Genesis at him. Oh, I suppose this time it's Sega Master Systems. Oh, come on. Alright. Okay, he's down. What do you want, dude? Get out of here. Nobody asked you. Yeah, it's amazing how much better this game looks than the Nintendo version, and then roll in the fact that you can play 2 players simultaneous. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, what's that guy? Phew. One hit. One hit. I mean, so far it looks like you get unlimited continues, maybe. I'm kind of kicking this dude's butt. Yeah. Yes. Cool. Mission 3. Ow. So the sound effects in this game aren't all that great. They're not the music. The music is cool, but the sound effects are kind of bland. They don't have much to them. It's just a bunch of blips and bloops, which, you know, is cool. It works. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I will say the game is really hard in the fact that it makes it really hard to hit enemies without taking damage. Like, you can do it, but you're almost guaranteed to take some damage from just about every fight. So, not every fight, but unless you have like the whip. When I had the whip, I was pretty strong. So the whip is kind of, so far, my ideal weapon. Ouch. Threw his knife at me. What a jerk. There we go. That's what you get. Throwing knives at me. It's not nice to throw knives at people. Oh, he's got a bat. Come here, bat. Ah. Yeah, I guess there's unlimited continues, which is cool. Come on. Batter up. Ah. Alright. Let me keep my weapon? Yeah? No? Did I miss a guy? Oh yeah. What are you doing back here? Just hiding out? Waiting for me to come get you? That's smart. I have a bat. You're not gonna come out on top on that one. Now I can move on. I don't know what that move is. I can't tell if it's a good thing or not. It seems like it doesn't hit very much, whatever it is. Oh, that was rough. There, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna have to fight him or if I move far enough away, he'll just disappear. Yes, the whip. That is the weapon. It's got the best range, I think. In fact, I think I'll be able to go back and get this guy. Oh, no. Yeah, it seems to have unlimited continues, which, you know, for the sake of like playing a game and seeing it in its entirety, that's a nice feature. But if you want challenge, I mean, obviously you can challenge yourself to use 0 continues or only 1. But obviously, if you have unlimited lives and continues, or well, unlimited continues, which amounts to unlimited lives, because you start right where you left off, the game gets pretty easy at that point. Oh, I need that. I need that. I need the weapon. Get out of here! No! Oh, a Bobo. He just. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on. That was 3 in a row. Alright. So graphically, we've kind of talked about it at the beginning already, but if I got this at home when I was a kid, I would have thought this was like darn near arcade perfect. It's a good example of the ability of the Sega Master System. Its ability to do fairly large sprites with a lot of color and a lot of sprites on the screen at a time. So it's a pretty good example of how the system works. Now where are we going? Is that a rock? There we go. Would you mind if I drop a rock on your head? Ah. Alright, I think I'm going to make this my last continue for this run, which I know I could keep going. We could see more of the game. But I think we've had a pretty good look at the game, and I think that's what I was kind of going for, was how does this game stack up to, oh my gosh, 2 of them? I don't remember if the arcade was like this or not. I mean, I played the arcade quite a bit, but I don't feel like I ever played super far into it. It was one of those games he just drained my entire life bar. Anyways, you'd play it in the arcade, like, you'd put in, you know, I feel like I'd continue a few times and eventually just kind of give up. Or not give up, but be like, time for me to play something else. Oh, come on, he's draining my entire life bar. Alright, well that was my last continue. Let's say, just for the sake of argument. So, what do I think of this game? I think it's really good. It's a really good port of a classic arcade game. The Nintendo version's probably, like I said at the beginning, probably a lot more well-known. There's a lot more Nintendos in households, so naturally that happened. And with it being such a big arcade title, of course it got pretty... Sorry about that. With it being such a big arcade title, it got a lot of different ports, and I've only played a handful of them. But I do have to say that of the main systems that this came out on in the 80s, this was probably the best port that I've tried. Now I'm sure that you can find some more arcade faithful ports if you search around. At least I assume that it's out there somewhere. But this was definitely a really good one. Good music, good graphics, good controls, 2-player at the same time. The only thing that's kind of weak on it is the sound effects. They're just basically like crunches and blips and bloops, which is not terrible. It works. It's not really anything to worry about. It doesn't affect the gameplay at all. It is a little harder though. The hit detection seems a little harder than, say, the Nintendo one. I feel like that one was a lot easier to hit guys and not get hit with every hit, or hit with every like exchange. This one you kind of got to do like a lot of sliding around up and down as you're fighting to try and stay out of reach of their hits. But it works. I mean, you saw I got pretty far in the game without too much difficulty. So yeah, check it out if you're into fighting games, or if you're into Double Dragon and never tried it. Pick up a copy of Double Dragon for the Sega Master System and see if it's see how it works for you.
CELEA.